Hello, all you wonderful people. Greetings from beautiful Osaka City or Bunkirin Park. Um, this is where they did the Expo 70, uh, uh, the huge World Festival, World's Fair. There used to be a huge roller coaster that went through this area. This area is now Expo City. This was like their theme park. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, this used to be like their theme park right up here, and it was here until the 2000s. Like you can see, there's like a very Disney vibe here, and they used to have this whole theme park area here, and they had the longest roller coaster in the world until there was an accident and someone lost their head. My name is Scott. I live out in Japan. This is Osaka, Japan. Uh, Over there is the English village. They have like this whole like kind of like English speaking school that you can go to, but they have like a farm setting or like an airplane setting to learn while they're talking. That right now is the biggest Ferris wheel in Japan. Oh, sorry. They have an amazing cinema over here. One of the best IMAX cinemas in Japan, actually. Right there, the IO9 cinema. Like there's a couple of movies that only come here when they come to Japan. They come right there. They have a super crazy mall. They also, since we're here, I'm gonna show Tower of the Sun in a minute or two. But I want to go over here. I want to show you guys the Gundam, because I was just out in where's the place I was at? In Tokyo. I was on the island, teleport, I forget the name of the place, but they have the giant moving Gundam out in Tokyo. Out here we have a Gundam Cafe too, not as impressive as the moving Gundam, but we have Gundams in action poses. Little theme parks. Today's a free day, so I'm walking on clay. I guess clay that has been dried, turned into cement. Guess those guys know each other. Oh, what's that? Sorry, I like the guy's style. That's okay. That's okay. So this is neat for all. They have like small animals in it, but they have a tiger in there. It's owned by the same people who do the aquarium, but I think I'm passing on it. I always pass on it because it's like 2,000 yen. But yeah, we have big giant robots here. There used to be a Pokemon gym here, like a legitimate gym, but I guess that went the way of the dodo. I don't know. I guess they're changing it to something called S Park. And this whole area is new for, well, maybe about 2 years ago they opened this place up. Not the store, but like this whole area. Like I was here the first time I came, the wheel wasn't open yet, and it's a little too big for me. So if you want some Gundam themed food, you can get it here. if that tickles your fancy, walk into the store, then we'll go see the park. This is your standard, like your standard Japanese Gundam store. I'm only gonna be in here for like a second. Yeah, you know, if you really want some giant models or anything, this is where you get it. Oh yeah, let's continue out here. Let's go out to the park because the park is free. They also have a attraction here that is that's designed around the BBC and I believe NHK. No, the BBC and Sega. I'm sorry, it's called like Zumba or something like that. I forget the name of it. It's right over here. There's a big freaking tiger that's busting out of the walls. Orby. See that thing right there? It says Orby. It's like this, like to show you the world, and it finds like screens and stuff, so you see the different habitats. There's a big tiger over there. I actually went to the city of Naruto out here in Japan. There's a big what do you call it? It's the word. What's the word? I can't even think of the word. Whirlpools there, which is what Naruto's last name means. I forget the name of it. There's a huge mall back there too, but like I said, I came here to see the park, so let's go see the park. But I think when they were designing Epcot, this was a big inspiration. It feels like it because they only have like two what do you call it? Two World Fairs a year, and Epcot was made in 1981. Yeah, they got a little rides, couple rides over here just for the kids, like the little ride the train stuff. But it's for babies. I don't want to bother anybody. But I want to go over here to the Tower of the Sun, the beautiful Tower of the Sun. Inside, there's actually a tree of life, but you can't go into it. You need to have a hard hat. Like the whole thing is like the idea of life and death, and like the front face is nah or something like that. There's like three faces, and the inside is like a tree that shows from like the dinosaurs to where we are now, the tree of life, how we all work together because we're all put on this planet, or whatever, something like that. This area is absolutely beautiful. Fortunately, it is super busy right now. I got to charge my phone, so you have to excuse me as I put down my bag and just... Dude, you see that? Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. Give me a sec. I'm gonna put in my charger here because I'm already at 20%. My big ugly face. No, it's not that cold right now. It's really nice. I have a Hawaiian shirt on under this in case it gets a little warm. But it's nice enough where I can wear an undershirt and a regular shirt and be okay. But it's nice to have a sweater. There's a couple breezes every once in a while. You get that wind, that eastern wind. All right. So let's continue on. I put that back on here. It's not that hot. It's not bad. Okay, let's go. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Woo. So today, since it is completely free, I believe it's like one of the annual events when the Expo opened in the 1970s. They have like 3 museums in here, or maybe 4. And one of them is the garden, which is absolutely beautiful. But the biggest museum in the world, the National Museum of Ethnology about people, is free, which is freaking cool. Folk arts I can skip. But the coolest is the 70s Pavilion because it tells you all about the history of the area and how this area was transformed for their World Expo. Yeah, the study of humans. Just like study of like, hey Rob, how's it going? It's like the study of how we developed and how, like our culture, you know? Now, they are opening up a Tower of the Sun museum in the future. I think in like a couple of weeks, or maybe next week, they're going to open up a Tower of the Sun museum. But if you want to get inside of the Tower of the Sun to see the Tree of Life that's inside of it, you have to you have to go into a lottery, and they only take like 200 people a year because you have to have like a hard hat, like go in with a hard hat and stuff like that. Like they provide you that, but it's like a really rare thing, so not many people get to see it. I'm sure if you were like a big name TV crew or something and you were like, I really want to see this, so they're okay, I'll open up for you. But inside there's a literal piece of work on the outside and on the inside. thing is beautiful though. Like a long time ago there was um, a walkway that you would go up here. Like there'd be escalator that would take you right here, and then there'd be like a roof, like a plastic roof that was there, so you could like get up and see the top. Like all this was filled with escalators and stuff, but as you can see, that time has changed and they decided not to do that, and now it's just the beautiful freaking park. The Tower of the Sun Museum, 48 years. 40. I'd like to see that one day. That'd be cool. Be cool. This place, I posted in the friendly travel group on Facebook. This is a really passed up Osaka attraction that most people don't have time to see or do, but it's freaking cool, and it happens to be free today. Normally it's 250 yen to get in, which is about $2.15. Arigatou gozaimasu. So other advertising, everything you can do here. So I've done videos on this place, like actually film videos, but I really want to show it off. It's freaking amazing. Like it's really cool. Like absolutely massive. I can say that it's taller than me. It's absolutely gigantic. We'll get closer to it so you guys can get kind of a better view. Boom. Yeah, but you compare that right there, and I'm going to shift over at the same angle, and you compare the Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel is much bigger. So there's a festival going on today. It's the ABC Music Festival, I think. I'm that YouTuber. I'm that YouTuber. What? I don't know what you're talking about, man. The flowers look beautiful. You can't go in now. Like I said, you have to like be invited. Maybe when the museum opens, maybe they would allow people in. The museum doesn't open until next week, but today's a free day. That's how they get you. So maybe the museum is going to be inside of the Tower of the Sun. Maybe things are changing. Maybe everything I just told you is a lie. I wouldn't put a grain of salt on any of those. But that, oh dang, it really does look like it's going to be open soon. Dang. So I think I missed being able to go. Oh, they moved more ground. Yeah. Looks like the museum's inside of the actual Tower of the Sun. You see that structure back there? See that one structure back there? That originally was all through this area. Like this whole thing was covered. There was a ton of different expositions from different countries, like America, China, Russia. Like everyone had their own little pavilion, just like Disney. It was a World's Fair, and they had all these like different sections, and you learn stuff about the culture, and even what's his name? The hardest working person in show business. What's his name? The guy, Sammy Davis Jr. was here to perform. Yep, Tower of the Sun Museum. But I guess it is currently not open yet. They're not allowing people in yet. There's the backside of the Tower of the Sun, which I think is like the face of death or something like that. Not to be so negative. And there's the biggest museum in Japan, or so they say, the Ethnology Museum, the one about people and how we've developed over the years. I want to go in. There is no daylight savings time in Japan. Homer Batman. This is the back. I'm gonna walk over here. There's the arts and crafts museum's over there, and then they have a beautiful freaking garden, tea garden. If you guys look up I've done a video on this, the Expo 70. I've done 2 videos here. Like I said, mostly my culture videos get no views, but they're like the coolest to me because I have to do research, I have to like study, I have to look up stuff, I have to be informed. And some of these buildings are from the original festival, so they've been around for a very, very long time. Like, there's water over. Oh, thanks, Homer Batman. That means a lot. I'm not a professional in any sense of the word, but I try my best. I'm getting hungry, and all this food isn't helping. Like a festival's on today. There was no rig contest there, I'll tell you that. I selected that person randomly. What you saw was a one-time thing. I'm sorry, Ken. I'm sorry, Kent. I really am. Well, this is one of those pay like 100 yen and you can shoot those things to get a prize from it. Little pop guns. Those are really popular out here. Popular. Gotta be popular. Oops. I forgot to purchase food from a convenience store. Everyone's out here with their own, like, doing picnics. I feel like I've missed the boat. Shoot. So many moons ago, all these had water coming out of them, like blasting off. And you've got the veritable wacky races of boats. You've got like a weird, what would you call that? Like a steam engine boat with a swan. You got like traditional boats there. You got like whale boats. You got a whole variable option of crazy things. I wonder how long you go out in those for. That lady's like pushing it. One time I went to a Christian camp because that's what you do when you're a kid in Florida. It's at a Christian camp, and they had paddle boats, and there was this girl that was with me and my friend, and it was just a general consensus that no one really coming from the guy who drove the car boat. That's right. I used to do my job. I actually have a video, but I've never publicly released it. Of me driving that. Anyway, this girl got on our paddle boat, and this kid who didn't like her decided to pull out the main drain of our boat, and we almost. I'm in Las Vegas and going offline. Oh well, that's okay, Sophia. I'm probably gonna keep this one up because this is just like a cool walking around, checking out stuff. Oh, video. I like doing more set downs and you know, concise stuff, but what can you do? This is really cool. We get like an octopus, a crab, and a pirate ship, and one of those slides that really hurts your butt. But when you're a kid, it doesn't matter. I think there's a race going on too. Wow, yeah, there's like a marathon going on too. Oh, that ferry, there's no way. There's absolutely no way I'd ever get on that. If you guys are watching, please leave a like. I've got a friend coming in about 20 minutes. I happen to go by the clock up here to go check that. But since you're here with me, I'm going to take you on a tour of the former, I think this was the steel pavilion. At one point in time, this was a steel pavilion. And inside, this is the Expo 70, kind of goes over the I hate heights. Not my thing. Oh, the fun festival? I'm probably gonna come back here with my friend. We're gonna look around and everything. But man, big wide open spaces are rare in Japan, so I can understand what. Oh, look, there's the little mascot of Osaka, the bird. Look at him. Aw, aw. After you've run for like, oh, there goes a guy in Sapporo. What is it? Cinnamon? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's what you want to see after you've run so far. You're like, oh. There's a guy. Yeah, but look at these styles. Look at these things. Like it screams the 70s. It screams Epcot. This screams like welcome to Disney World. Cool freaking fashion stuff. You guys are about to get the speed tour of this museum. I hope you guys are ready because I have like 10 minutes, and I want to show you guys a little more, and then I got to get back to the station. I think this was the steel pavilion at one point in time. I think. You know, I'm not 100% sure about anything. Are those Bunraku puppets? I think yeah, those are Bunraku puppets. Which, if you guys saw my Ohatsu video, these are the kind of puppets that that would have made those that story famous. The Ohatsu. Sad murder suicide story. And here's what it looked like. So let's go into what you guys know. Okay, right there, see that weird thing right there? That's the Tower of the Sun. I came in underneath the monorail there. There's the area where the Gundams were. Let's see that big giant roller coaster. Like I said, someone got killed on that thing, so it's gone now, long gone. There's a tower thing you can see. We're over here in. I see that so next to the multicolored thing, to the right of that, that's where we are right now. And this is the entire expo. It's freaking huge, and it was a huge expression of art, life, and different cultures. Like you can see, they got the British pavilion. It's really hard to tell which one it is, huh? But let's go and check it out because it's free to. Oh, there's the bird. Now I'm hot. I'm walking around, moving fast. Just. Arigato. Or is it? Sorry. Man, how awesome to travel in time and see all this stuff. Oh yeah, I know. This is, if I could, I would come back. I would come back in a time machine. This museum is freaking crazy, though. It really is. There's a shrine over there, and there's the Tower of the Sun. Yeah, this is pre-Epcot, though. So you see that the stanchions that were out there, they covered the Tower of the Sun. It looks like they had things inside up there too to see more than just the tower, and you go inside of it, which it looks like that's going to be returning very soon. But that's long gone now. Okay, let's go into Horizons, okay, everybody? This is the room they talk about in Twin Peaks, the Red Room. And inside here they have like this laser show. It's supposed to be like space. And it's space theater, yeah. In a second, you'll see it come on. So just hold on. It's kind of scary. Um, over there, I think is a representation of what's in the Tower of the Sun. And look at the roof. Oh, let's see if I can turn it this way. The roof looks like it's falling apart. Hello? Can you see? Never mind. Here we go. Yes, it is. The idea of this is you're in a big circular room, and it's the experience of sound and space. Like something's gonna fall out. This stuff is nightmare fuel. Like 5 years old, you'd be crapping your pants right now. Yeah. This would not be a good place to be doing illicit things. Kind of light, yeah. We're gonna move on here, I think. Okay, we're done with that. So this is what the room looked like inside when it was like we came into this way. And what we can hear the steel pavilion now was the steel pavilion, and inside this giant space theater was here. When the show is over, you can look at the roof, and the roof is all like mangled up. It like looks like it's been untouched since the 1970s too. But this is terrifying. Building and stuff. Like, I really like the way that they used the lights and the video to show off what everything was. It's coolly terrifying. So if you were a kid, you had a little tag that like put you out so you make sure you were attached to the child so you could find one another if you got lost. Because this place, I'm sure it'd be easy, kind of like going to the World's Fair in America or New York. America, top best. Where's Osaka? I don't know. Oh, the amount of people who went to all the World's Fairs in the world. Theme Pavilion, 60 minutes. Everyone racing to get in. I'm sure, like, people get here early, like super early. So I'm sure it would have been an insane lineup to get here because this is something you like would plan your month or year after. This is This is really cool. Like my buddy Shu, he in Florida, he's got a huge map of the New York World Fair. I would like to have this actually. This is really cool. The theme park, it's so sad that it's gone. Like it had the longest roller coaster in the world. One of my friends that I was hanging out with yesterday, she said she went to it, and I was like, "What is it like?" And like I have all these questions about theme parks, and then I realized like not everyone's as interested as I am in theme parks, but it's cool. So let's see if we can find where we are right now. There's the Tower of the Sun. We would be right here. That's where we're at right now. They wanted to make Solaris here, but the director who was trying to get the filming rights to come here couldn't get it in time, and by the time that Solaris, by the time they got permission, the World Expo was closed. However, there was a kaiju movie done here. I think Gamera came here. It was a 1970s Gamera movie that was shot here. Let's see if we can find the American. Iran, Pakistan, Turkey. Where's America? There's Mexico. Chile. Bali. Burma. Where's America? Where's America? USA. That's, I think the Panasonic Corporation did something with this pavilion because I went to the Panasonic headquarters just yesterday. A video will be coming out in the near future after I do my White Day video. And they showed him, the owner of Panasonic, the creator of Panasonic, working with that. Panama, New Zealand, Indonesia. They've got all the Japanese names. There's Thailand. A different Toko would take that. I don't see America. Oh, maybe it's over there. Here's Japan. Pretty good NTL vlogs. Just going through some places. Oh, it's the Space Theater again. Probably a spot store for America, maybe. It's weird. You can actually see all this stuff still, you know. And then see, this is part of the Tower of the Sun. Inside, it's the Tree of Life that's inside. Like you can actually go in and see it. And I think when the museum opens, you'll be actually able to see the tree inside of the Tower of the Sun. Whoa. Oh, my friend's telling me he's 10 minutes away from the station. I've got to go get him. So I'm gonna move out of here pretty soon. Freaking style, it's so freaking cool. We missed America. Sorry, everybody. It was a fun time. Everyone was partying. We were all having a good time. Look at that guy. He was having way too much fun. How you doing? Oh. Excuse me, I'm going to pause the video here for 1 second. Oh, hey, look, it's Buster from Arrested Development's chair. Maybe not. And here's the Expo Land. Maybe they'll show some of the roller coaster. Like, oh, dude, that's freaking crazy rides. There's the roller coaster right there. Oh, maybe not. That's all we get to see. Upside down imagination room. There's the roller coaster. Like, it's inconceivable how crazy some of the stuff in Japan. Like, their rides are crazy. I don't get a lot of opportunities to leave Osaka, but when I do, I try my best to go to like a theme park or something. If you want to get travel around, people would take you in that. Well, here's the American Pavilion. You'll be able to tell just by that. That's America. Not the same as what was said. Cool ties. Dang. There are a lot of models and stuff. Obviously, you can't really go back in time. I wonder. I wonder if they did. I wonder too. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind. They have there's a big festival going on right now. They probably sell hot dogs somewhere there, or Franks as they would call them. Oh, let me just message my friend. Tell him I'll be on my way in a second. I'll be back in a sec, guys. All right, yeah. Can you guys see? Can you guys see this? Sometimes when you come off and on a video, it disappears for a little while. Oh, it's dark out here. Can't see. There we go. Dark in the screen, not out here. There's a peace bell over here. If you go to Hiroshima, you can ring the peace bell. That's in one of these like little shrines, and when you hit the like, there's usually a big bar there. They're probably taking off because they don't want people to actually bang this all day. But right in the center where you're supposed to hit it, there's a nuclear atom. It's intense. It like one of those places that you feel bad, like really feel bad. All these people are having a really good time. This is one of the reasons I like Japan, because when they work their butts off. But when they play, they play really hard. You know, like they bring their families out, they work together. But the work situation out here kind of sucks. Like you really have to work very, very hard, and like you're expected to work until the job's done. So you might be here for good, like longer time than you're supposed to be, and some companies decide that they want to pay you, some don't, but they should. Things are changing slowly but surely. Look at this like freaking playground they have here. It's like a freaking globe. It got like, I'm doing fine. Every day's a good day. Like weird globe with a crazy slide. Every time I come here, there's always a million kids here. I prefer never to go on this one, but there are some slides in Japan that like you see and you're just like, I gotta do that. I have to. But this is one of those that I wouldn't want to bother anybody, because it's you know, like ton of kids and stuff. Look at these guys. You can rent bikes and go on the craziest bikes. If you have kids, I'm pretty sure this would be something that you have to do. That girl's literally going nowhere. She's going in a circle. That kid's on a banana. That kid's on a freaking banana. Holy. That guy gave up. The guy's like, I can't help you. You pick this one yourself. What the heck is that thing? Like the wildest, weirdest. Everyone is completely unique. The train one right there is crazy. This girl's on a dolphin. That girl doesn't have to do anything. The mom's doing all the work. Like, I just get to sit and enjoy. That guy's on a fish. Holy crap, that's a giraffe. Holy crap. Oh. Like, what the heck is going on? It's like, it's a never-ending barrage of ridiculousness. Is that like a worm? Dinosaur? Jeez. Look, there's an ambulance. Or out here they call it a kikushai. Well, it's like a pyramid. Oh, that kid's got a really weird, long, extended panda. What? That guy's a dice. That's literally dice. It's crazy. Well, look at this guy over here. This guy has to ride sideways as the woman just sits there. That's called love. Holy crap! It just gets weirder and weirder. Where's Mario? Here's the tab for the Mario Kart. Look at that kid over there. He's got the weird like ski bike. That kid's in a heart. Wow, that's bizarre. I don't think there's any goal. I think it's just to have fun. I can never say your name right. Sarumaru, hell, my beer goes on panda bike. Dr. Odd, oh man, I was once in a bicycle park like that too. Sarumaru, if you guys, Sarumaru, the monkey round, if you round monkey, I guess if you want to reverse it, if you guys like videos about going to Japan and checking out like really interesting Japanese video games, I highly recommend checking his stuff out. He's an interesting guy. I think they're doing something over there with the trees. The sakura are going to bloom really, really soon. I think in Tokyo you can see some, but the plums are going right now. However, we're not going to be able to see that because that was a nice catch there. We're not going to be able to see that because I got to go pick up my friend and I don't want to put him on the live stream. Let's stream sniping. Oh, they're doing videos and stuff. They're doing like an audio tour, I guess. That's cool. Maybe they're doing a podcast. Huh. We're all recording. When I was over filming at the little kid area, there was a mom that was just like staring me down like, how dare you film this moment of excitement and liveliness? But you know, there's a lot of kids, so I can understand. Hoovy bicycle. Well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end up here. Like you guys only saw about half of the, not even half, like maybe a third of this park. And I mean, there's the Expo City itself, like the mall has crazy shops. If you guys have free time, check out my Expo City video. I made it about a year ago. I think I made it about this time. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I think. But there it is, Tower of the Sun. Beautiful, giant, humongous monstrosity that is the big art. I can't wait till the museum opens. I wish I could talk to the people who do the museum, like to try to get in. Like, I'm a YouTuber, I do videos. I actually went to the first full weekend of the Panasonic Museum just yesterday, and I mentioned before that'll be up after I do my White Day video, which will be very short. It's just explaining White Day, probably about like 2 minutes, but it'll explain something and you'll learn something about Japanese culture. Yeah, I know, this place rocks. And I'm gonna have to walk around it again because I'm gonna be with I went to the Sony Museum. It was fun. Where was the Sony Museum at? But I'm gonna have to walk around this whole place again because my friend's gonna be here. But I don't mind doing that. This is cool. This is fun. Tokyo. Okay, I'll have to check that out next time I go. Alright, so this is a good enough place to say adios, amigos. There's the Tower of the Sun, that beautiful, giant, freaking art form. I don't know. It's encapsulating, it's large, it's a symbol of Osaka that not many people get to see. Thank you for coming along on a little trip with me and seeing a little sights that most people don't. I hope one day I can get the gumption to go on that wheel there, but I don't think that's ever going to happen because it's just just a little too much for me. It's too high, too big, too round, something like that. Thanks, guys. Adios, amigos. And as I always say, you can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. Peace in the Mideast. Bye, everybody. Ba-da-ba.